People just tend to hate what's popular, whether it's LeBron James, Tom Brady, or some other athlete. In sports, people need someone to hate, someone to root against, somebody who they can laugh at when they do bad. And in racing, that also stands true. In everything from books to movies and even sports, there's always a hero and a villain. People usually tend to gravitate toward the villain, but in some cases that isn't always true. In NASCAR, you have your heroes, Ryan Blaney, Chase Elliott, Dale Jr., but with heroes also come some villains, Joey Logano, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin. But as I previously mentioned, for some reason, people just tend to hate what's popular. What's going on, guys? My name is Connor. Welcome back to Real Talk Racing. And on today's episode of Overrated, we are going to be taking a look at the 2020 NASCAR Cup Series champion, Chase Elliott. But before this video starts, I do want to point out that a large portion of people who watch my channel are not subscribed. So if you do enjoy the content that you see and the content that I produce on this channel, please consider subscribing. It really helps out a ton growing the channel, and I'd really appreciate it. So let's get right into it. In the year 2015, a legend of NASCAR and arguably the greatest driver of all time stepped away from racing. Driving the famed and historic number 24, fan favorite Jeff Gordon would leave behind some big shoes to be filled. And the guy who was responsible for this task just so happened to be the son of NASCAR legend Bill Elliott. After winning the 2014 Nationwide Series title, Chase Elliott would be moved up to the NASCAR Cup Series. His father, Bill Elliott, a former Winston Cup Series champion, a 16-time most popular driver, would pass down his legacy to his son. And after one of the best rookie years we've seen in quite some time with 17 top 10s and 10 top 5s with an average finish of 14.5, it was clear that this kid from Dawsonville could wheel a race car. In 2017, his expectations were set very high, and once again, Chase Elliott would show up with 21 top 10s, 12 top 5s, and an average finish of 11.9. It seemed as Chase Elliott was taking the next big step into his career, and soon Chase Elliott would go on to be the next big thing. But there was one thing that was holding him back, one thing that I haven't mentioned in all those stats: a win.
The lead, but Hamlin looks to the inside. Elliott diving, trying to block. Down the back stretch again. Less than 3 to go. The bumper to the back of the 24. Elliott goes around. Hamlin takes the lead, and the caution comes out.
Get it going if you can. Get it.
Sunday, October 29th, 2017. The night Chase Elliott got his first win. No, he didn't win a race. Rather, he won over the hearts of the NASCAR fan base. On that night, Denny Hamlin had become the most hated driver in NASCAR, while Chase Elliott was getting the most positive reaction out of any driver, except for maybe the likes of Dale Jr. Chase Elliott had become an overnight sensation and had become the most popular driver in NASCAR. That one October night in 2017, a fire started on Chase Elliott. He went on to win 3 races in 2019, 3 races in 2018, 5 wins and a championship in 2020, 2 wins in 2021, and a championship 4 appearance. And so far, he has 1 win in 2022 and is leading the regular season standings. Every year in which winning the most popular driver award. But as I said earlier, people just tend to hate what's popular. The fan reaction on social media started changing from cheers to boos. After every win, people started calling Chase Elliott Mickey Mouse and claiming that everything was handed down to him and that nothing was earned, not giving the man credit for any of his accomplishments, and that it was only because he was NASCAR's golden boy and the face of the sport. This kind of makes me mad as someone who watches NASCAR regularly. And no, I'm not a Chase Elliott fan, but I do like the guy. And just because someone is good or the face of a company, it doesn't mean he's bad. Tom Brady is arguably the greatest quarterback of all time. No debate. Yet, people still hate him. LeBron James is arguably the greatest player to ever play in the NBA. No debate. Yet, people hate him. John Cena was the face of the WWE for the longest time, and he was one of the greatest to ever do it. No debate. Yet, people hate him. Chase Elliott is the face of NASCAR, and the people hate him for that. Everyone has an opinion, and some people want to do the opposite of others. They want to be different. Chase Elliott is hands down the most popular driver, so people will root against him for that exact reason. He's the face of the sport, and it rubs some people the wrong way. Chase Elliott is currently the points leader and has won a race this season, and people are saying he's having a down year when he has 9 top 10s on the season. People were all over Chase Elliott's ass for not winning on an oval for the longest time, but they didn't seem to care when Dale Jr. was winless for his first few years at Hendrick. Chase Elliott has been on top of his game these last couple years and shows no sign of slowing down. So why shouldn't he be pushed to the moon? Chase Elliott isn't hated because of his driving on the track. Rather, he is hated because of the way he's branded off the track. People just can't stand the fact that Chase Elliott is NASCAR's golden boy, the face of the company. And at some point, people just need to learn that to accept it. Every single sport, every single TV show, every single thing in the world needs a main character. And here, it's Chase Elliott. So my answer is no. Chase Elliott is not overrated.